Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're gonna go shopping at Best Buy, and I give you guys my thought process on which AVR I would choose in 2023 at a budget of roughly $2,500 that was approved by your spouse or your significant other. So that's what we're gonna do. And in the future videos, I'm still working on that Dolby Atmos KEF R series speakers that's coming in the future. I'm got a lot of stuff I'm doing and kind of busy, just FYI. And hopefully you guys like this type of content, and I'll make better ones like this where we go and look at products and brands and which one I would buy. So let's just say that we have roughly around $2,500 budget for a home theater. What should we get for that price, whether it's open box or a brand new one, whether we should go 8K or 4K or whatever. So let's look here at the Best Buy website here and go and see what we have around that price range. So particularly in 2023, if you're gonna buy an AVR, you might as well buy an AVR that can do 4K 120, 120 hertz refresh rate, and most of those is going to be in the 8K processor or 8K receivers. So here's a pretty decent 9.4 channel Denon by Denon at around 2400, 2500 here. Here's even a better one, and this is also 8K. So obviously between these two, they're within our budget. So let's go see what else we have here. Oh, so this ARCAM here, the AVR10 is not the AVR11. I believe that the AVR10 is just a 4K, and I'm pretty sure it can do 1080p at 120 hertz, but it's not 4K at 120 hertz, and this is just a 4K AVR. But the good thing about these ARCAM receivers is that it's got a lot of external outputs, so you can use it like this is a preamp processor without using an internal amp. You can have an external amp hooked up to it if necessary. But as far as the processing power go, it's just a 4K. Now at this price, on this clearance price here, and I'm pretty sure this is brand new here, that's not bad at all. That's a pretty good price if you're saving that amount according to this. And you save a little bit more, not much if it's open box, but you might as well go with the brand new one that's on clearance. Now, as far as gaming go, I would also consider this, even though it's not a 4K 120, you can still do your enhanced audio return, so you can still get your 120 hertz at 4K or 4K at 120 hertz, but you just can't get it through what do you call it? You can't get it through the direct connect through the AVR here. You would have to do it. You would have to run it like in an eARC, your enhanced audio return channel. So you might lose some data as far as sound go, not much. At the same time, you might lose some features that that you normally get if you went through a direct connect. Either way, depending on what you on the deal, I must still consider this to buy. So let's move on here. Now that's above our price range. So on this page in particular, I guess pretty much we're looking at Denon's and ARCAM, not this one, the AVR10, because that's above our price range. So now this one, what is this one? We're talking this is yeah, okay, this is even cheaper. Now of course this is just a 4K one, so basically the two top brands here at Best Buy on this webpage, it's going to be the ARCAM and the Denon. But for around $2,500, if it came down to a 4K ARCAM that can do 120 hertz, but I'm pretty sure it's only at 1080p, we might as well buy a receiver, an AVR, that can do all the latest features, which will be 8K pass-through, and for video games, 4K at 120 hertz. So that's going to come between this Denon 2800H. It's going to come between that and this 3800H and this 4800H. So let's see here. This 4800H is the 9 channels, 125 watts each, and that's, I'm not sure if that's accurate, 125 watts by 9 channels, but that's what it says. So we're going to assume that. And this is 105 watts, and they're both of 8K receivers. So we're looking at, okay, so 2800H at 95 watts, 1200, and this Denon is 105 watts. So 9.4 channels, 7.2 channels. Well, you might as well get a 9.4 channel. I recommend you buy a 9.4 channel because that way you can run like 5 bed layer speakers, and you can run like up to 4 Atmos channels. So that's how you get 9.4. So for sure, it's going to come down to between this Denon 4800H and this 3800H. The difference is the wattage, of course, for power, but they're both a 9.4 channel. And the difference here is roughly, excuse me, looks like a significant difference between those two. So personally, with my $2,500 budget that the spouse is okay with, excuse me, I would probably go with, well, there's two things to consider, right? So aesthetically, they're both pleasing. The only thing difference besides the power between these two is that it looks like this door, this front cover here, it'll come down so you can get into the other options and features. So let's say this 105 watts channel power will be power enough to power your speakers, and you want to save a little money, and you don't care about the aesthetics of this. You would buy this and you would save a lot of money if that's enough power. Me personally, I was thinking of I would buy this to save some money, but since I have a $2,500 budget, I would buy this Denon 4800 because the more power and wattage, it is very important. On top of that, aesthetically, I love all the Denons and Marantz, how they have the doors where it hides the internal or the other features, and I love how the door comes down. So even though with this Denon, you can take the leftover difference in money and buy speakers, wires, subwoofers, and still have money extra, I would go all out and get this $2,500 Denon. This to me will be the best buy, for the simple fact that aesthetically this looks better, and to me, and that's like I said, a personal preference, because I love it to bring down this door latch, and on top of that, the wattage does and will help, and has all the latest features, and of course, I am pretty sure that it has, of course, all the latest bells and whistles, but let's just check the back of this. So already right now, I'm gonna buy this one here, and I'm assuming that they have some pre-outs. Yep, and this one has pre-outs, so that's very important. So this is how you're gonna run external to an external amp. So you don't even have to use this internal amplification right here to run all your 5 point or your 7.2 or 9.2, 9.4 surround sound, and you have 2 subwoofers here. So yeah, you can basically run 1, 2, 1. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1 for the front, your 2 fronts here, your center. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot. And you have all these zones too for your pre-outs. So this is pretty good here. Now, just for shits and giggles, let's go back to the other one. Let's go back to the $1,600 one. Let's see what kind of stuff this has for the back. So this also has your pre-outs. That's pretty good. Oh, I didn't even notice. You got 4 subwoofer hookups here. That's pretty amazing. So this is a very great buy. So basically, you're not gonna go wrong with either one. I just personally would do this one here because you got, right? Yeah. Let's count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So that's your 5 bed layers. 6, 7 if you're gonna run 7 bed layers, right? But I'm not gonna run 7 bed layers. I'm gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then my 6, 7 channel will be my front heights, and my 7th, was it right? Sorry guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So my 6 and 7 high channels will be for the Atmos in the front, and then my 8th and 9th high channel will be for the Atmos in the back or the rear. So that would give me my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 bed layers, not 7, but 5 bed layers, and then 6, 7, 8, 9 for the Atmos, and that's pretty awesome that you can do that with this model. But of course, I am not gonna do that one. And I'm gonna wrap this up right now because my baby little toddler's trying to come in here right now. But that's how my thought process is when I go buy an AVR at a budget price. And Denon is a pretty good brand. And in the future, if you guys like this kind of content, I'll do more, and I'll go more in depth of like what's really the difference between each brand. But that's gonna be my time, and that's gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. Like, subscribe, comment below, keep it friendly. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hooded Dragons out.